look at our country, man. It's really
Trust me,
beautiful.
Bridgette, it really
my
is. It's good to
God.
be home too.
Yay!
Take your face out of the camera. What's wrong with you, girl?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Montego Bay. Local time, 12:40 p.m. If you're traveling for the first time, we do welcome you. If this is home, welcome home. If you're traveling, we hope you have a great stay in Montego Bay.
Yes, it's good to be back, Panjala.
You feel like I'm homesick. It really seems so.
Yo, yes.
All right. Okay, let's see if we find our drive so that we can get out of here.
Wow,
Get out of here.
whatever you
real
want to get
fast.
out of the airport so fast. Anyway, let me go and call. See, drive. See over here, so driver. So, what are the plans? You say we are going downtown go meet your sister?
Yeah.
Yes, Ava-Kay, we're going to meet Ava-Kay.
And,
Yes.
yes, we're going to meet her. And she will be helping us with this.
Alright,
video.
go to the driver and go down. So, we're out of the controversial Montego Bay sign.
couldn't wait to
Welcome
get
to
out
Montego
here.
Bay sign. Yes. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome to the St. James edition of Discovering Jamaica. Yes, just flying in, back from the Far
The
East.
Far East.
Feel jet lag.
Jet lag.
Yes, jet lag after all
Want
the
something to
flying.
cheer it up?
When you want, you give it a
want?
whole heap of that over. Way you could be yourself, yeah. Yes, so we're in the parish of St. James. Finally reach her. Yes,
Why you
it's
couldn't
the
wait?
resort parish, and we're going downtown to meet your sister. Yes, she will bringing us throughout this video. There's a whole lot to cover in St. James. It's
Yes.
large.
Very large.
It's all about
Huh?
tourism.
Oh,
guys. So let's go.
Blues Club. She did fire in there.
Yeah, she loves to read. Oh. All right. You know he's you know. Man, I'm frightening girl. Though. What a frightening girl.
Babe,
Sure,
just-
Lord of mercy. It's them things that don't.
Bam! Yo, we are done yet. Yo, hey. I didn't think they are going to
Oh my God, them two girls. Yeah. Ava, my hands are feeling Ava.
Come on, maybe you're gonna frighten man. You come on my city, you're gonna frighten me. If I see you come on Spain, you're gonna frighten yourself.
That's cool, man. I'm happy to see you.
She been planning this all the way from Dubai, Ava. You happy to see her too?
Bro, this little
Who
trouble.
promised you?
Oh, Lord have mercy. No, all I wanted is to you. Of course, we have to see you. Come here. Come on, yes. Promise? You promise you're not going to do that? Yeah, I'm happy with it. Me have to make sure so the coast is clear.
Sounds so much alike. When you look alike when you could have passed with twins.
Really, babe?
Oh, la, but are you ready for the video, Ava?
You
Oh,
stay
Lord,
there,
so
love.
we finally come here. This is Ava-Kay, everyone.
Hello,
She will be
everyone.
doing the St. James edition of Discovering Jamaica. She's from St. James. She was born and bred
Yes,
right here.
bro, that's right. Born
Even
and
though she
bred.
grew up at Spanish Town
Yep.
part of her life, but she was born here. Right, Ava?
Yeah, but I didn't get trouble like that.
You don't get trouble.
Anyway, while Unu two go and fight over who get trouble and who get trouble, let's go to the video because
Me, bro, and she get
we
trouble.
follow on today. St. James, y'all, let's go.
Audio Jungle.
Named after King James II of England, the parish of St. James was established between 1664 and 1665. Its highest point is the Nassau Peak, standing at 1,524 meters above sea level. Its lowest is along the coast. Its largest city and capital is Montego Bay, Jamaica's fourth largest city. The size of St. James is 595 kilometers square, or 230 square miles, making it the 11th largest geographical parish. The population of St. James is 184,662, with a density of 310 kilometers square, or 800 square mile, making it the 5th largest populous parish. St. James as its parish shield, used by the St. James Municipal Corporation.
Oh, okay, I will over here some recent what? Love story. Can you find out there? Bro, you so mental about her?
As the saying, sir, oh no business not off.
I know, so no.
Stay out to the one there.
Give it to me. Yes, oh boy. Oh Lord have mercy, my little sister.
So, Ava-Kay from
yes,
Jamaican
bro.
City's Top Tier.
Oh,
You
yes,
ready to
that's my
go
program.
into the geographical part of St. James? Your own
Sure,
parish?
of course, bro. Let's go.
Take it away, Ava-Kay.
The parish of St. James is situated on the northwest coast of Jamaica, between the parishes of Trelawney to the east and Hanover to the west. St. James is located in the county of Cornwall, which it shares with 4 other parishes. These parishes are Trelawney to the east, Hanover to the west, Westmoreland to the southwest, and St. Elizabeth to the southeast. St. James ironically also borders all 4 parishes within the county of Cornwall. It is the only parish in Jamaica to border all other parishes within the same county. The parish of St. James is home to 2 mountain ranges, notably the Nassau Mountains, which it shares with the parish of St. Elizabeth to the south, and a small part of the Cockpit country, which it shares with Trelawney, St. Elizabeth, Manchester, and St. Anne. St. James is home to 3 major rivers, notably the Great River, the longest, which it shares with the parish of Hanover and also Westmoreland, the Montego River, and the Pye River. For this video, we divide the parish into 3 regions: Northeast St. James, Northwest St. James, which consists of the Montego Bay development area, and South St. James.
Alright, Ava-Kay, alright. Alright, babe. Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna
Later.
start things off in the northeastern section of the parish, the Northeast St. James. The town of Adelphi in northeastern St. James is located just an hour drive east of Montego Bay. It is a former sugar plantation dated way back in the 1900s or even early in the 1700s. The name Adelphi was named after the town of Adelphi in London, England. Right, Adelphi is a quiet and scenic town. Yep. The town of Adelphi is known for the historic Christ Church Marley Anglican Church. Just on the outskirts of Montego Bay is Rose Hall. Now, many people thought that Montego Bay is within the city limits of Rose Hall. No, but it's actually a suburb of Montego Bay. Rose Hall is located in north central St. James. Yep. The town of Rose Hall is most known for the historic Rose Hall Great House. Now, we all know the history of the Rose Hall Great House with the ghost of Annie Palmer. And John Palmer, the husband of Annie Palmer, who was murdered by Annie Palmer herself to be in an intimate relationship with a slave. Yep. So we know the story as the White Witch of Rose Hall. Now, the Rose Hall Great House has been left in ruins after the death of Annie Palmer. However, nearly a century later after the death of Annie Palmer, the house was restored and is now a National Heritage Site. The house even have a large golf course opposite. The largest golf courses, not just in Jamaica, but in the Caribbean. There was a lot of speculations that the story of the White Witch of Rose Hall is actually fictional rather than fact. Well, we don't know, but whether it's fictional or fact, there is or was a White Witch of Rose Hall. And we have the Rose Hall Great House as a great attraction in Rose Hall. Major hotel chains in Rose Hall includes the Hilton Resort and Spa Rose Hall, the Jewel Grand Resorts, and the Sea Castle Resorts. Rose Hall is also home to the Montego Bay Convention Center, the iconic Montego Bay Convention Center, the largest of its kind in Jamaica and the Caribbean. So babe, are your time again?
Oh yes, babe, yes, it's time to head down into the south, the country part of St. James, real country South St. James, yes. And we start things off in Cambridge, yeah man. Home to a population of 3,930 residents, Cambridge is a quiet town in southern St. James. It is the most important town in that region of the parish. During the heydays of the rail service in Jamaica, Cambridge was one of the major points of service between Kingston and Montego Bay. Cambridge was once a busy town during that time. However, since the rail service ended in 1992, the town has become a more sleepy one. The town is named after the city of Cambridge in the United Kingdom. Cambridge is a farming town, so livestock as well as a lot of agricultural coffee producing products is also bamboo. And great fauna, ferns, and floral species can be found in Cambridge. Cambridge sits on the banks, the east banks of the Great River. Cambridge is home to the Cambridge High School. With a population of 3,085 residents, Maroon Town in St. James is one of the many maroon towns across Jamaica. Well, this maroon town is one of the most well-known maroon towns. This maroon town is home to the maroons, the same maroons that also can be found in the Akampong area of St. Elizabeth. Sleepy, quiet town is known for its agricultural produce, especially coffee. It's also known for bauxite ores and limestones. Maroon Town St. James is a part of the Maroon Triangle, which triangles the three maroon villages of Maroon Town St. James, Akampong St. Elizabeth, and Codgestown in Trelawney. So, Ava-Kay, top tier city girl, the tables have turned again. It's your turn.
Is it? My place too.
Your place indeed, girl.
So, the town of Montpelier is located in northwest St. James, just southwest of Montego Bay. Being not too far from the city center of Montego Bay, Montpelier is a rural village, but not so rural in a sense. Many would call it a suburb of Montego Bay. Montpelier has a rich history concerning the 1831 to 1832 Christmas Rebellion. Recalling the Christmas Rebellion, 27th December 1831 to January 1832, also known as the Baptist War, Samuel Sharp, a Baptist preacher, initiated the rebellion against continued enslavement after expecting emancipation. The first fire started at Kensington Estate in the hills above Montego Bay. The rebellion spread to Rehampton Estate and other St. James plantations, including Argyll, Lambland, Montpelier, and Retrieve, and to other locations in the county of Cornwall. As with other uprisings, the rebels were brutally retaliated against by the British military and plantocracy. Numerous enslaved people were brutally executed and buried in mass graves. The outcry over the force of the retaliation is said to have helped hasten the abolition of slavery in 1833 and the emancipation of enslaved people in 1834. So the town of Montpelier in St. James is known for its rich history in the 1831 Christmas Rebellion, and Baptist leader Samuel Sharp had a great role to play in that. Just to the north of Montpelier is the town of Anchovy. Anchovy is home to 4,161 residents from a 2023 data. Anchovy is a small farming town. It is also known to be the first spot from the south coast into Montego Bay. The town lies at the foothill of the Nassau Mountains. Anchovy is home to the Anchovy High School. Sit down now.
Oh,
Drum
yes.
roll,
Big
please.
city.
Yes, we're getting to it. The big city. The big one in the business. Are you ready? The city of Montego Bay. Yeah. Come sing me now. Come sing me Montego Bay. Oh, yeah. Friendly city. Yeah. Home to a population of 82,867 residents, Jamaica's second city, Montego Bay, is the fourth largest city in Jamaica. It is known as the Friendly City, and it's the tourism capital of Jamaica and probably the entire Anglophone Caribbean. Montego Bay is located on the northwest coast of Jamaica, or on the Montego River. Montego Bay is the capital for the parish of St. James. Mobile, as it is normally shortened, is one of the most vibrant cities in the world, and probably the most vibrant city right now in Jamaica and the entire Caribbean. This city just has so much to offer, from tourism to services to craft. Montego Bay is the second jewel just behind Kingston. Yes, as everyone knows it is the second city, so it gotta be the most, or the second most important city behind Kingston. Now, the city of Montego Bay within its city limits is very large and encompasses over 30 communities. These notable communities are places like Catherine Hall, Mount Salem, Westgate, Cornwall Courts, Montego Bay Craft Market, Glendavon, Montego Hills, Mango Walk, Catherine Mount, Farm Heights, Granville, Hendon Norwood, Norwood Gardens, Ocean Ridge Estate, Rosemount Meadows, Canterbury, Appleton Hall, Shantytown, Norwood Meadows, Paradise Heights, Paradise Acres, Flankers, Providence, Pitford, Albion, Chinatown, Airport Norwood, Pitford Gardens, Paradise Acres, and Retirement. Yep, those are the communities of Montego Bay. So now, the history of Montego Bay dates back to Christopher Columbus when he named the city, or the port, Montego. It was a port before it became a city. In 1494, Columbus named the Bay of Montego Golfo de Bueno Tempio, meaning fair weather Gulf. The name Montego Bay is believed to have originated as a corruption of the Spanish word manteca, meaning lard. Allegedly because during the Spanish period, it was a port where lard, leather, and beef were exported. Jamaica was a colony of Spain from 1511 to 1655 when Oliver Cromwell's Caribbean expedition, the Western Design, drove the Spanish from the island. After the British removed the Spanish rule, along with the majority of buildings and infrastructure, the colonials established the parish of St. James, which directly influenced the area in becoming a huge contributor of sugarcane. So, Jamaica's national hero, Samuel Sharp, or Daddy Sharp, is a great influence of the city of Montego Bay and St. James at large. Sam Sharp is known to participate in the 1831 Christmas Rebellion. Now, throughout the duration of slavery from the mid-17th century until 1834 and well into the 20th century, the town of Montego Bay functioned primarily as a sugarcane port. The island's last major slave revolt, the Christmas Rebellion or Baptist War, 1831 to 1832, took place in and around the area of Montego Bay. The rebellion set estates and plantations to flame and was the start of a broader political push toward emancipation. Retribution was quickly sought by British leaders and many hanged for their attempt to revolt. The leader of the revolt, Samuel Sharp, was hanged there in 1832. Recognition was later given, and Sharp was proclaimed a national hero of Jamaica in 1975. The main square of the town was renamed in his honor. Montego Bay is the tourist capital of Jamaica, so you know it's going to be all about tourism, and hundreds, and I say hundreds, of hotels can be found in and around the city of Montego Bay. There are a lot to name out, so I'll just give you a few. I'm talking 5-star luxurious world-class resorts like Iberostar Rose Hall, Sandals Montego Bay, S Hotel Jamaica, Sandals Royal Caribbean, Rio Montego Bay, Holiday Inn, and the Half Moon Hotel, among many others. They're just too much for this video, so you gotta keep it short. But Montego Bay has a lot of resorts. The city of Montego Bay is host to many major events. Some of the main ones are Reggae Southwest, held in the 3rd week of July each summer for 3 nights, and the Jamaica Jazz and Blues Festival. The spots of entertainment in Montego Bay are spots like Catherine Hall and Doctor's Cave Beach, along with Pier 1. Speaking of beaches, Montego Bay is home to a whole heap of that. I can't even start to name them out. There's just too much for this video. So I will all of this for Jamaican Cities Top Tier, my new program, which is right here on the Travel Joey channel. Now, Jamaican Cities Top Tier, which features major cities in Jamaica or top tier cities in Jamaica, and I'm sure Montego Bay is on this list, no doubt, but we'll see. But if Montego Bay gets on this list, you will see more of the friendly city in that video, so stick around for that. However, the city of Montego Bay is home to quite a few and quite a lot of educational institutions from the tertiary all the way down to the secondary level. The city is home to the University of the West Indies Mona Western Campus, the University of Technology Western Campus, which is also home to a campus of the International University College, the Sam Sharps Teachers College, and the Montego Bay Community College. Montego Bay is also home to Cornwall College, an all-boys school, one of the most prestigious high schools in Jamaica, the Montego Bay High School for Girls, the Herbert Morrison Technical High School, St. James High School, Irwin High School, and the Mount Alvernia High School. The city has a mayor. The current mayor of Montego Bay is Leroy Williams.
So wow, what a video it was. There's
Yes,
so many
it's a
information to share on Montego Bay alone.
Oh
We're gonna
wow.
end it right here. I was thinking of not going into a part 2 for St. James, but there's a lot
well,
of
you just had
information
to.
about this parish. We gotta go into part 2, guys. It just gotta happen. I was trying to let it not happen, but it just gotta
Sis, when
happen.
you really get to, especially the Moby part, I was wondering to myself, is this gonna
Me
done?
too, babe.
I'm saying to myself,
I was
I wonder what
asking myself, yes, I was asking myself the same thing. If it had got done. Oh my god.
I mean,
finally
Montego
reached
Bay
the end now.
alone is like
I mean-
50% of the entire
yeah.
St. James.
Yes,
For real?
definitely. Montego Bay alone is 50% of the whole entire video.
You're certainly not lying.
Montego Bay is St. James.
When you say St. James,
St.
it's
James is
really,
Montego
it's really
Bay,
about
seems.
Montego Bay. It all is centered on Montego Bay. So, yeah, this is the heart of it all.
Oh my
St. James is
gosh,
nothing
that's
without
true,
Montego
Ava.
Bay.
Wow, but that's why we got to come back for part 2 because it's just too much for part 1. But Ava, you in Discovering Jamaica in Jamaican City's top tier.
Babe, she's not gonna tell
Jamaican
you.
City's top tier. So
Oh no, take it
Yeah,
to
no,
not
you
this
can't tell
babe.
me, you know,
Stop
say-
asking. She's not gonna tell you. I'm telling
Will
you,
Montego
bro.
Bay be on the
Tell
list of Jamaican
you.
Cities
No,
top
say nothing
tier?
put me on the spot yet. Told you.
Can't tell me.
No, bro, I can't tell you that. I'm sorry.
Come on, just a little sneak peek, man. Don't be so hard,
Can't
man.
tell you that. That's top secret. That's top
Come
secret.
on.
Can't tell you that,
Babe,
bro.
Come on.
Oh,
I say you hard.
You never know what's happening. Take me easy. Ashi, you on your own with this
You know?
one.
Bridgette, I really listen to Steve. I say, yes, sister Steve. Blood,
So she
yeah,
told me.
bad. My, hear about this about her. Anyway, though, missing one dance when we did the pan the thing earlier on. Now the movie part. No man, we need to try the dance. I love it. Right.
Yeah,
It's
but the
you,
try-
man.
Yeah,
Man,
whining,
come
whining,
on.
whining, whining.
Oh, I want this. Hey.
I mean,
And-
oh, you mean? Oh, you mean?
Yo, so that's it for St. James Part 1 here on Discovering Jamaica. Yes, man. So, Ava-Kay, we're staying by you because we're going to be here in Montego Bay for Part 2. Where should we go for Part 2? We've been here in Central Square. Where should we go?
Well, me got some sexy bikini to put on, so I would say to the beach, y'all.
Oh, sis.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, to the beach, yo. Oh, you mean?
All
Yes,
right.
to the beach, indeed.
Okay, then. Beach yourself, beach it will be. So
Yes,
we'll be
my
back
child.
somewhere on the beach for Part 2,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
This has been
Beach
Discovering
bumps.
Jamaica. The St. James
Oh,
Video. This is
again.
Part
Oh,
1. So
yeah.
join us next time. We come to you somewhere from the beach for Part 2, right here on Discovering Jamaica St. James.
Bye,
This has been Discovering Jamaica, where you get facts and details of all 14 parishes. Join us for Part 2 as we continue to dive into the resort parish, St. James.